Hi, BMT community. It is Monday, November 9th. We have a very important COVID update for you. We're going to have these as often as we need to make sure you know the steps we're taking to keep you safe and the steps that we're doing to stay open as long as we can. Michigan is in its second wave. You probably are aware of this. It is increasing exponentially. This is concerning for a lot of reasons. Number one, among them, just the health of everybody that we all know. So we're staying in touch with Governor Whitmer's office via press conferences, and we have calls out to her too, just to make sure there's anything we need to know. Washtenaw County is doing a good job of updating us as well. We imagine if it ticks like this, you will see the state of Michigan get rolled back. We will follow their recommendations and also make decisions that are in the best interest of our community and our team. Right now, we still feel like we are in a great spot to keep the business operating and safe as long as we are all on the same page, and I cannot stress that enough. We all need to be on the same page. We are sharing this information with our team weekly, as well asking them to take all the steps, if not more, that we're asking of you to maintain safety inside of these walls. So what we've done is we're adapting as we go, and we've included exposure questions in the screening calls that you're going to get when you book and your confirmation call, and today we'll be updating your confirmation call email as well. So I want to go over those quickly with you. I have them right here. We posted them on Facebook, but we have included exposure, and I want to explain to you why we've done that. This second wave, what we've heard is a lot more people canceling appointments in the future because someone they were exposed to someone as a close contact, and so they don't know if that person is tested positive or not. A lot of times they're still wearing masks and social distancing, but we're doing they're giving us the right to change that appointment time just to be extra safe. So a close contact, we've been reading up on the CDC to see what this means for us, but essentially if you are near someone who has tested positive and you are have been close to them, it's a close contact. So what we're looking at are the three things that we call, and we got this from Dr. Howard Markel, duration, distance, and the diversity of people. So for balance, the duration and distance the therapist has with you is a short distance, and you're in the room for 60 minutes, which is why we're taking these very concrete steps to make sure that we're getting people to self-select out or that we're able to reschedule until we're 100% certain that nobody is sick. The front desk is a little bit more. We have less duration of time. We have more distance. We have barriers, masks, the plexiglass. We don't actually have any physical contact. So we feel the front desk is in a very safe spot. And of course, we always have our air filters in all the rooms as well. The third D is the diversity of people. How many people are you coming in? The studio right now, we're averaging about 15 a day. When we were running before COVID, we were probably at 35 to 40. So you can see it's a significant downtick. But we've done that on purpose for a bit. And then honestly, we don't have quite as many people feeling like they want to come back yet, or people are just being safe and like I said, moving appointments. So diversity of people, distance, and duration of time. Those are what we're looking at when we're making decisions right now. So what we wanted to do is include this close contact tracing. So I'm going to just read these questions that you're going to be hearing the front desk team ask you. In the past 14 days, have you been in contact with anyone that has exhibited any symptoms of COVID? So again, we're erring on the side of caution. If you think it might be a cold or flu, those could be symptoms that we are going to ask that you change your appointment. Anybody that obviously has tested positive for COVID, had close contact with people who have been exposed to COVID, and have you been contacted by anyone regarding their contact tracing plan? We know that that's happening. We've had people that have tested positive to COVID and let us know that they were reached out by the CDC and that they had contact tracing plan in place. So second wave is going to have a little bit more different sound, I think, than the first wave because we're a little more familiar with terms and we know what we're doing. But again, remember the importance of just kind of helping to continue to try to flatten this curve in Michigan, as we don't want to overwhelm our health system. We don't want to take away PPE. And clearly, we want to be mindful of the exponential growth that is happening inside our state. So again, what this means for you right now is that we are continuing to lock down balance as much as we possibly can. And by that, we are continually updating our COVID screening questions, and we're now including this exposure and contact tracing question. We know you might be a little bit frustrated, you might be a little bit tired, you might be going through. I have COVID anger instead of COVID fatigue. I'm the kind of person that doesn't quite get why we aren't on the same page. But we're all experiencing this differently as human beings. That's okay. But when we come to balance, we've got to make sure that we're all on the exact same page and that these questions are being able to be asked and answered. If you have concerns, if you are COVID angry or COVID fatigued and you want to speak to me, 734-474-4206 is my cell. JosieAnn3@gmail is my email. So please let us know what we can do if you have specific questions. Again, know everything we're doing inside is to keep you safe. Our contact tracing plan will be if we have any known exposures that are positive, we will reach out to you if it's affected you. We have not had to do that yet. We have had to take a couple of therapists off the books for a few days while a close contact was waiting to get a test back. So again, we are completely erring on the side of caution on all stages of balance, and we appreciate that you are doing that too. We look forward to seeing you in the studio. Again, please let us know if you have any questions, and we will continue to keep you updated the more we know, and if we have any changes or impacts that come through the state. Thank you.